It's where we get into the S in the basics. And see, salvation is so important. It's such an intricate part of where we understand something new about us. It's not just this religious term, it's our new state of being. It's a new understanding of who you are. It doesn't fully describe a new identity because salvation is now a state, not an identity. And we'll move to that here shortly. But this shift is made possible not because of your decision, but because of God's grace and the fact that as much as we would like to say it's our decision, it was God's grace that he gave to us beforehand. We would call that a prevenient grace. Like we are lost children searching for a home, and then all of a sudden God says, if you believe and you accept, then I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you something that I'm already offering. The only steps for you at this point are to believe and accept, and now you have salvation. This is all about God's infinite love and mercy. It's his that he gives to us. The reality is that if we only leave it here, we've missed. We've missed this full interpretation that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. That it was his sacrifice, his death, his resurrection that provided that pathway for us to be brought back into relationship that he originally designed us for in the garden. And when we believe that, and we even profess that, we now become this orphaned child from God, and we've now been adopted into sonship and daughtership. The reality is, I just have to reiterate this, it is not a works of you. It's not a works of other people. This is the works of now God bringing us back to him through his son, Jesus. And this is our part, is to accept, to believe, and then we receive the most beautiful picture of who we are, and we are saved. We are now saved from eternity. Eternity in damnation, eternity from hell, eternity in separation from the one who loves us and wants to be with us the most. The reality is that even in that salvific moment, when we finally become saved, there's questions that still come up. I asked lots, and I think it's important to unpack some of those so we can continue to process what that means.
Yeah, and so in order to do that, we want you to kind of work through some of these questions. One of them is, what does that mean to you personally, right? There's scripture, Romans chapter 3, verse 23, where it says all. It means everybody, me, you, everybody. We all have sinned. We all have separated. We all have worn that false identity. We all have believed something that's incorrect about Jesus, about ourselves, and about others. That is what separates us from God. That's all sin is. So what does that mean to you personally, that all have sinned or all have separated and fallen short of the glory of God? Second question is, how do you feel about this idea that salvation is a free gift from God? You don't have to earn it. You don't have to do anything, but it's not something that you have to achieve. It is something that literally is handed to you. It is given to you. You receive it. That's what Romans chapter 6, verse 23 talks about. The second half of that verse. And then lastly, what steps can you take to call Jesus your Lord? What steps do you have to take to call him your Lord and trust him with your life?